Hi, Cancer. It's Guy here. Just wanted to do a partnership reading for you for May 2020. That is just the date on this video. Uh, Whenever you feel compelled to watch this video, that's when the message would be most relevant for you, okay? So, Cancer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of archetype cards for you and your partner. This side I am going to call you, and this side I am calling your partner. But since this is a general read, um, the roles could definitely be switched. So if that is what resonates with you, feel free to switch the roles. And with this partnership read, it could be any kind of partnership, whether it's love, work, family, friend, animal. No, just kidding. But yeah, it could be any sort of partnership. It's just the energy that's around you. And with the archetype cards, what I'm going to do is just list a couple of attributes that could be affecting this relationship or this partnership. Okay, so let's get started for Cancer, May 2020. Cancer, May 2020. One more shuffle. Okay, so you have warrior. Light attributes are strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Shadow attributes are trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. And then underneath is detective. Light attributes are great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Shadow attributes are voyeurism, falsifying information. For your partner, one more. Ooh. Wow, that one really wanted to jump out. Okay. So we have eternal child. Light attributes are determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Shadow attributes are inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. And then underneath, we have mystic. Light attribute is revels. I think that's, sorry, I can't read. Revels in intimate union with the divine, and shadow attribute is delusional rapport with the divine. Okay, so I think on this side, it's somebody who is kind of a fighter. Um, Maybe not like, fighting as in punching or whatever, but somebody who, has the strength to defeat obstacles, to conquer obstacles. And and really somebody who's very interested in fighting for truth. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. When they're in the shadow, I think they could be a little bit indifferent, not really caring about how their actions affect others. On this side, for your partner, I feel like this is somebody who um, like what I want to say is like somebody who loves unconditionally, basically. I mean, it's like I feel like this is somebody who sees things differently, sees things from a different perspective. Um, but yeah, the phrase I keep hearing in my head is loves unconditionally. When they're in their shadow, though, I feel like maybe they refuse to grow up. They live in this fantasy world. Okay, so let's get some tarot to. What I'm gonna do is pick a few cards for you, a few cards for them, and then some cards for this partnership. Okay, so you have the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands for your partner. Okay, the Three of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Wands for this partnership. Well, the cards really want to talk today. So you get the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Wow, so many wands. Underneath the deck is the Empress, so maybe something that's new, nurturing something new. So for you, I feel like there is this, I feel like you're fighting for truth. What it seems like is it seems like an internal struggle almost, though. It seems like there's this internal struggle for truth. So maybe you're looking within, or you're fighting within yourself to figure out what that truth is. Um, but I do feel like you are moving forward in something that you're very passionate about. For your partner, I feel like they like to celebrate. um, yeah, they really like to celebrate. They may be somebody who is very spiritual, or maybe they are opening up to kind of their intuition. Um, but I feel like they're they're fighting something. It's like they're blocking. They're fighting against something that has to do with something spiritual. For this partnership, I feel like in the past, maybe there was some burdens. Um, there were some burdens, maybe because you were fighting within, well, they just wanted to party. um, while you were looking for truth, they wanted to just have fun. I feel like right now there are a lot of messages going back and forth between you two. Yeah, so I feel like there is communication happening. I do think that there is a there is something that either one or both of you are. There is something that you want to say. I feel like this is you actually. I feel like you want to give them a certain message, a message that has to do with um, something you're very passionate about, something creative. Let's clarify some of these cards. I want to look at the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Okay. So Ace of Pentacles and Six of Wands. So I think you wanted something stable. You were offering something stable and you wanted something that would be a victory. You were looking for a victory in something very stable. Let's look at the Ten of Wands. Ooh, okay. The Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, what I'm feeling is somebody wanted to make this sort of offer. It was a very nurturing offer. I feel like one of you has more nurturing qualities. I kind of feel like this is you, the one that is a little more nurturing, stable. Um, yeah, okay. Let me look at actually the Eight of Wands. What's going on with the Eight of Wands? Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So what I'm excuse me. What I'm sensing here is somebody is very, like one of you is very, like has your heart set on this, while the other one is kind of thinking very logically and rationally. Um, so one of you is thinking with your heart, the other one is thinking with your head. And that's sort of the messages that are going back and forth is it's because, and maybe that's what this conflict is about, is one is very logical, the other one is very emotional. And let me clarify the Page of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is rejecting something and just focusing on working. So this message, whatever it is, someone is rejecting it while the other one is going to focus on it themselves. They're focusing on this individual work themselves. I feel like they want to go at it alone. Let me just see what this Seven of Wands is about. Six of Pentacles, the Empress. Yeah, earlier the Empress was on the bottom. So I feel like you're someone that wants to start a new beginning. But what I'm feeling is that maybe there's someone who doesn't feel like this is balanced. Yeah. One of you thinks that this is not balanced while the other one wants this new beginning. Underneath is the Nine of Swords. So I feel like there's somebody who's very anxious about this, who's worrying, spending nights worrying about this connection and they're blocking it because they don't feel it's balanced. So let me just get a few cards of either advice or, a message of something else that what you need to know about this connection, about this partnership. Okay, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, Justice, and Page of Pentacles. I feel like you are making this. For some reason, I feel like you are the one that's rational here, that's being rational here. Um, you're trying to make a decision with your head. They are offering something passionate, something that they are very passionate about with you. But I feel like you want to seek balance. You want this to be balanced before you can before you're willing to try. Yeah. So even though this is a very passionate beginning, or like this is something that the two of you feel very strongly about, very passionate about. But I feel like you are being logical here because you want it to be balanced before you make a move. So you're looking for balance. Okay. So Cancer, thank you so much for watching. That is the message that I have for you today. I hope that this helped you in some way or brought you some encouragement in some way. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy right now. Take care of yourself, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.